Welcome back to Best of the Best. Tonight we step into the dazzling world of music's most prestigious event, the Grammy Awards. An evening where legends are born, careers are made, and history is written. Good times. But beyond the trophies and standing ovations, the Grammys have given us moments that left the world in awe, from jaw-dropping performances to shocking controversies. Buckle up as we count down the top 10 most unforgettable Grammy moments in history. Let's dive in. Alright folks, strap in because we're about to take a trip back to a moment in Grammy history so epic, so unforgettable that people still talk about it at cocktail parties. One moment, one performance, one speech. The greatest Grammy moment of all time. If you know, you know. This wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural phenomenon. The kind of moment that makes you call your Aunt Carol, who still uses a rotary phone, and say, "Carol, turn on the TV right now." You're witnessing history. To see the most iconic Grammy moment of all time, you gotta keep watching. Trust me. It's worth it. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into a Grammy moment so wild, so unpredictable, that it would make even Kanye blush. And trust me, that's saying something. This wasn't your typical wardrobe malfunction or a forgotten lyric. This was a full-blown, did that just happen on live TV kind of moment. Let's just say that this particular Grammy ceremony was going along smoothly. The stars were shining, the acceptance speeches were flowing, and then, bam! Out of nowhere, all hell broke loose. Cameras were rolling, jaws were dropping, and the internet? Well, the internet went into a full-blown meltdown. This wasn't just a performance, it was a spectacle. The kind of moment that makes you want to grab your phone, call your friends and yell, "Dude, are you seeing this?" To witness the wildest on-stage incident in Grammy history, you'll have to stick around. Let's just say, you won't be disappointed. Get ready to groove, music lovers, because this next Grammy moment wasn't just a performance, it was a revolution. A seismic shift in the music industry that sent shockwaves through the airwaves and redefined what it meant to be a true artist. This wasn't about catchy tunes or flashy dance moves, this was about raw talent, unbridled passion, and a message that resonated with millions worldwide. This performance was so groundbreaking, so innovative, that it left critics speechless and fans in a state of pure euphoria. It was the kind of moment that makes you want to grab your air guitar, crank up the volume, and let the music take over. A rallying cry for a new generation of musicians who dared to break the mold and push the boundaries of creativity. It was the kind of moment that makes you realize the power of music to inspire, to unite, and to change the world. To witness the Grammy moment that changed music forever, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a performance you won't soon forget. Hold on to your seats, folks, because we're about to relive a Grammy moment so shocking, so unbelievable, that it would make your jaw hit the floor. We're talking about the time a nominee, an underdog, someone who wasn't even sure they belonged in the same room as the music industry's elite, ended up taking home the night's biggest award. This wasn't just a case of a dark horse pulling ahead in the final stretch. This was a full-blown upset, the kind of moment that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the Grammys. Picture this, the nominees are announced, the tension is palpable, and everyone in the audience has their bets placed on the obvious frontrunner. But then, the unexpected happens. The envelope is opened, the name is read, and a collective gasp sweeps through the crowd. The cameras pan to the winner, who's sitting there in stunned silence, their face a mixture of disbelief and pure joy. It's the kind of moment that makes you want to jump up and down on your couch, screaming at the TV, "I can't believe it. They actually won." To find out who pulled off the biggest upset in Grammy history, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a moment you won't want to miss. Get your tissues ready, folks, because we're about to dive into a Grammy moment so heartfelt, so emotionally charged, that it would make even the most stoic observer shed a tear. This wasn't just an acceptance speech. It was a raw and honest outpouring of gratitude, vulnerability, and inspiration that left the entire audience speechless. Imagine this. The award has been presented, the winner takes the stage, and you can feel the weight of the moment settling upon them. They step up to the microphone, take a deep breath, and begin to speak. But what comes out isn't your typical rehearsed speech filled with thank yous and platitudes. This is a heartfelt message from the soul, a story of struggle, perseverance, and the unwavering power of dreams. As the words flow, you can feel the emotion in their voice, the raw vulnerability that connects them to every person in the room. To witness the most emotional acceptance speech in Grammy history, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a moment that will stay with you long after the show is over. Get ready to have your minds blown, music lovers, because we're about to relive a Grammy moment so unexpected, so unbelievably epic, that it sent shockwaves through the music industry. We're talking about a collaboration so legendary, so out of left field, that it left fans speechless, and critics scrambling for words. This wasn't just two artists from different genres sharing a stage. This was a musical collision of epic proportions, a fusion of styles and sounds that no one saw coming. Think of the most iconic musicians of our time, artists who seem to exist in completely different musical universes. Now, imagine those artists coming together, their voices blending in perfect harmony, their musical styles complementing each other in ways no one thought possible. The energy on stage was electric, the crowd was in a frenzy, and the world watched in awe as these two musical titans created a moment that would be etched in Grammy history forever. It was the kind of performance that makes you want to grab your air guitar, call your friends and say, "Dude, you will not believe what just happened." To witness the most unexpected Grammy collaboration, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a moment you won't soon forget. Oh boy, get ready for some drama, folks, because we're about to dive into a Grammy moment so controversial, so downright shocking, that it sparked outrage and debate across the music industry. We're talking about a snub so egregious, so mind-bogglingly unfair, that it left fans questioning the very integrity of the Grammy Awards. This wasn't just a case of a deserving artist getting overlooked, this was a full-blown travesty. A moment that made you want to throw your remote at the TV and scream, "Are you kidding me?" Imagine this. It's the night of the Grammys, the tension is high, and everyone's eagerly awaiting the announcement for a major category. The nominees are all heavy hitters, but there's one artist, one clear frontrunner, who everyone believes is a shoo-in to win. The presenter opens the envelope, the name is read, and silence. The camera pans across the stunned faces in the crowd, the murmurs of disbelief grow louder, and social media explodes with outrage. The artist who everyone thought would win, the artist who deserved to win, had been robbed. To find out which Grammy snub sent shockwaves through the music industry, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a moment that will leave you speechless. Get ready to be amazed, folks, because we're about to witness a Grammy moment so inspiring, so full of raw talent and youthful energy, that it will give you chills. We're talking about the time a newcomer, an underdog, an artist who was practically unknown to the mainstream, stepped onto the Grammy stage and blew everyone away. This wasn't just a case of a promising debut, this was a star-making performance, the kind of moment that makes you sit up and say, "Remember where you were when you first saw artist's name?" Imagine this. The lights dim, the crowd hushes, and a young artist, their heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and nerves, takes the stage. They step up to the microphone, the music begins, and magic happens. Their voice, pure and powerful, soars through the speakers, their stage presence is captivating, and their performance is so electrifying that it leaves the entire audience spellbound. To witness the moment a newcomer stole the show at the Grammys, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a performance that will give you goosebumps. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to relive a Grammy moment so explosive, so visually stunning, that it's sure to make your jaw drop. We're talking about a performance so over the top, so full of pyrotechnics and special effects, that it literally set the stage on fire. This wasn't just your typical song and dance routine, this was a full-blown spectacle, a sensory overload of music, lights, and pyrotechnics that left the audience wondering if they were witnessing a concert or a Michael Bay film. Imagine this. The music starts, the lights dim, and suddenly flames erupt from the stage. Dancers, clad in elaborate costumes, move in perfect synchronization, their movements as fiery and intense as the inferno surrounding them. The artist, commanding the stage with an aura of confidence and charisma, belts out their hit song, their voice soaring above the roar of the flames and the cheers of the crowd. To witness the Grammy performance that set the stage ablaze, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a moment that will leave you breathless. Fasten your seatbelts, folks, because we're about to relive a Grammy moment so unexpected, so controversial, that it sent the internet into a frenzy. We're talking about an acceptance speech that went viral, sparking debates, think pieces, and endless memes across social media. This wasn't just your typical, "thank you and I love my fans" speech, this was a statement, a call to action, a moment that transcended the world of music and sparked a cultural conversation. Picture this. The winner's name is announced, they take the stage, visibly emotional, and step up to the microphone. The audience leans in, expecting the usual expressions of gratitude and humility. But then, the unexpected happens. The artist, their voice trembling with conviction, uses their platform to speak out about an issue they care deeply about. Their words are powerful, their message is clear, and the reaction is instantaneous. To witness the Grammy speech that broke the internet, you'll have to keep watching. Trust me, it's a moment you won't want to miss. And there you have it. The top 10 most unforgettable Grammy moments. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Was it the wild on-stage incident that had everyone talking, the unexpected winner who proved that anything is possible, or the emotional acceptance speech that left not a dry eye in the house? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Best of the Best for more epic countdowns.